Hi, good morning, and welcome to Worship and Wonder. My name is Kelsey, and I'll be your storyteller for the day. Now, Worship and Wonder is a very special place. It's where we can talk to God and be with God. It's where we can walk more slowly, sit more still, and talk more softly. We want to do these things because someone near us might be talking to God, and we don't want to interrupt them. So if you're sitting at home or if you're at church or wherever you are, I want you to be still and be quiet and be ready for today. So before we begin everything like we normally do, I want you to go get your packet, the big yellow folder. I made a mistake and I left it at home today. It's right on my kitchen table, but it's okay. Mistakes happen. But I want you to go get your folder. And in that folder, there should be one last activity. And it should deal with the 10 Commandments. If you don't have it, that's okay. I don't have it, so. But if you do, it's great. You can use it to follow along to the story today. So I'll give you like a quick second to go get it, and I'll sit here and wait. You can pause the video and be right back. Okay. So now that you have your packet and that you're back, I think it's a great time that we continue with our greeting. And I hope you remember the greeting. We've been doing it every week so far. But if you don't remember it or you're new here, that's great. We're going to learn it again. So our greeting goes, I started off as, may the Lord be with you. And you would say, and also with you. And now the fun thing that goes along with this is sign language. So let's practice it together. I would say, may the Lord be with you. And you would say, and also with you. It's very easy, and it's short, and it's sweet, and it's to the point. It's a great way to start off our lesson today. Another way to start off our lesson today is through song. And I think a good song for today would be This Is the Day. I know we sing it a lot, but the weather outside right now as I'm recording this is very spooky. I'm not a big fan of storms, and so watching and hearing all the wind around me is a little unnerving. But today is still a day that God has made, and so I think that's a great song we should sing today. So let's get our arms ready. Are you good? Okay. And it goes, this is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Beautiful. Now that we've sung our song, it's time for us to start getting ready for the story. Like I said earlier, Worship and Wonder is a time for us to talk more softly, walk more slowly, and sit more still. It's where we can talk to God, listen to God, and hear a story. So I want you to get your last little jitters out. And if you still haven't, go get your packet. If you have the activity, pull it out and have it with you as you're watching the story. And I'm going to go set up for the story today. It's going to be a fun one, or at least I think it's fun. So I'll be back in a little bit. I want you to get ready, okay? See you in a sec. Let's see. Okay. This is the desert box. Inside is a small piece of the desert. So many things happened in the desert that we just had to have a small piece of it in our worship center. The desert is a very strange and wild place. At night, it is very cold. But in the day, it's burning hot. And there's almost no water at all. And the desert is always changing. The wind will come, and as it blows, it shapes and molds. So the desert is never the same. After God led Moses and the people of God through the water to freedom, away from Egypt, they were free. They could go anywhere in any which way they wanted. But what was the best way to go? I don't really think they knew. Well, God loved these people so much that God said to Moses, God said to Moses, I will show you the way, and I will lead you to the holy mountain, Mount Sinai. Now, when they came close to the holy mountain, they could see fire and smoke. And they were scared. They were scared to even come close to the mountain. But Moses, he went close. He went real close. Moses climbed the holy mountain. And he stayed there. And he talked to God. And in that talk, God told Moses the 10 best ways to live. When Moses finally came down the mountain, he gave the 10 best ways to live to the people. There were 4 best ways for loving God. And there were 6 best ways for loving people. The 10 best ways to live are so important that we call them the law. And we add this final piece. So we remember why God gave us the laws. Why he gave us the 10 best ways to live. And it says, God loves you. I wonder how the people of God, how they felt to finally be free, that they could do whatever they wanted to. I wonder how it feels to be able to do anything you want, but you don't really know what to do or what you could do. I wonder how Moses felt going up the holy mountain. I bet it took a while. It is a big mountain. I wonder what Moses and God talked about all that time. I wonder if it's hard to love God and love people. Now, would you like to know what the 10 best ways to live are? The ones that God told Moses? I can show you. The first are the 4 ways of loving God. At the very beginning, God said, I am the one true God. And this is very important. Everything depends on this. So the first commandment is do not serve other gods. The second is make no idols to serve. No images of God. The third is I am God. Do not speak my name lightly. Do not use my name in vain. And the fourth one says to keep the Sabbath holy. Use it to rest and remember all of the gifts of creation. And now there are 6 best ways of loving people. The first one says to honor your father and mother. The next one says, do not kill. Do not break your marriage. Do not steal. Do not lie. And the last one says, do not want what others have. These 10 rules are the law. And the law is hard. It is very hard to do what it says all the time. But God loves us and shows us the way to be the best people we can be. Now I wonder, which law is the most important to you? It's now come to a time where we can reflect on the story we've learned today. We light the Christ candle. To symbolize that Jesus is here with us. For a moment, he is in one place. The story we learned today, the 10 best ways to live, the 10 commandments, show up in a couple different places in the Bible. The first is in Exodus chapter 19 and chapter 20. And that's a really long story. The second is in Deuteronomy. Chapter 5 talks about the 10 commandments. And chapter 6 talks about the love the Lord your God. I'm going to read to you a short little bit of chapter 6, verses 4 through 6. And it goes, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. These commandments I give you today are to be on your hearts. I wonder what it was like hearing these laws for the first time, receiving the 10 commandments and the 10 best ways to live. I wonder if the people of God were scared. They had just left their home for freedom. I wonder if they knew what they were going to do. Would you please pray with me? Dear God, thank you for this day and for hearing us when we pray. Thank you for teaching us how to love others and how to love you. Thank you for these rules to live by. Thank you for each day. And thank you for keeping us safe. I pray that each and every one of us has a healthy and happy week. And even though the world may be scary or times may be difficult, we still act in love instead of anger. We do our best to treat each other with kindness. I pray that you guide us to be the best that we can be. In your name, Amen.